Good morning, guys. Don't mind me. I am getting breakfast and I just woke up and leaving my boyfriend's house. But I've been meaning to make this video for a while now. Well, let me introduce myself first. I forgot. But hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Destiny Hope and I am the owner of Destiny Hope Candles. Basically, I do candle content, just business content in general, because I do want to become a serious entrepreneur and just have a booty amount of businesses. And also, you know, get into lifestyle content too at some point once I get to where I want to be, to show y'all the content that I want to show y'all. So, I want to talk about my lunch. So it was a, as you can guess, fail, because you didn't see any like prior, you know, videos afterwards. But obviously it was a fail. But yeah, so like I was saying, it was a fail, and honestly, I didn't expect too much anyway, because I'm trying to learn how to market. Like, I've been posting reels and getting views, yeah, and I get somewhat of engagement, mostly like likes and stuff like that. It's rare when I get comments, and then if I do get comments, it's mostly like from other candle makers and whatnot. So, and I've been building that page slowly, and I just reached 100 followers based off of reels alone. And I have been like I've been trying to get the formula down. I finally got it down to where like my latest content actually has been getting like 11K views. And honestly, that was on my like my DIY wall panel, because honestly my page is under, and the algorithm knows me as home decor because I put my candles under home decor, because my candles are home decor. So I tried switching to a different thing under your Instagram bio, and my views went down drastically. So I went back, and then I was looking around and seeing other businesses, and what they had and how many followers they had. I was like, okay, I'm assuming that they grew exponentially better because of that. But Instagram only knows me for one thing right now, so it was gonna take a while, if anything, I believe, for the algorithm to put me in on that. And I seen someone else who had a candle page, again, have their on their home decor, and they had like a pretty good following and engagement. So I was like, you know, they're gonna switch it back and we're gonna make it work, because it should. But yeah, so for the most part, it makes sense of why that it failed. I was posting reels, I wasn't getting much engagement, and also when I did go viral, I went viral on TikTok, and when I did go viral, it was still like a few weeks or like a month before I even launched. So I was posting before I launched so people could, you know, get to know me and stuff like that. But it makes sense because I don't have my brand fully established yet, and I wasn't getting a lot of engagement anyway. And I probably honestly started my YouTube channel a bit late and wasn't posting the content I should have. I don't know. But yeah, it was expected. Like, I knew it wasn't going to be like, oh, sell out or something like that. So I'm sure there's things I could have done like much better. Like, I could have hired a photographer, like all of those things that I wanted to do, like I fell short of, because, you know, I'm not in college anymore, so I'm not getting those checks. I'm looking for a job, and honestly, I'm like living off of like my car right now until I get a job and then pay that down and stuff like that. But I've been slowly investing in my business, and there's a lot of things that I want to invest in and stuff like that. And I'm sure like not everybody has, you know, what it honestly takes for them to just blow up really quick on social media, especially like on YouTube and stuff like that, when people get automatic a booty amount of views on YouTube just posting about their business and stuff like that. You know, I'm still climbing, so at least I have like a genuine audience. And it's thank you. Have a nice day. But honestly, it was to be expected. I'm not mad or anything. I just wanted to be transparent and whatnot, because not everybody's growth is the same, and you can't like always compare yourself to like other people, other businesses and stuff like that. So you know, like slowly but surely, I'm just trying to, you know, grow my brand and just put as much money and as much effort as I can into it. So I've been making reels, trying to do YouTube videos, trying to repurpose on TikTok. TikTok is something, honestly, like TikTok is something hard to figure out, because it's like their system, I don't like their system for one, and now Instagram has changed their system, and I don't really like it, but it still works. But with TikTok, their system is so like, I don't know, convoluted for me, and also it's like very dull. It doesn't have much, you know, in my opinion, because I come from Instagram. You know, when you come from one thing, it's kind of hard to switch over to the other. And whatnot. So it's just been like, I've been trying to repurpose my reels over there and stuff like that, but then it's like the quality ends up looking, I don't know, it's just not the same to me as it is on Instagram by far. And also, like, I'm trying to get my whole branding under control, like, and trying to figure it out, and which, thank God, I'm still early in my business, so I can make all the changes that I want to without it being a problem or, you know, anything like that. It's just a lot of stuff that I'm thinking about, and I know that I need to do. So I just need to keep putting myself out there and invest in my business and whatnot, and then eventually I'll, you know, get a sale and stuff like that. Because I know I got a good product. Actually having a sale right now though, because I like to look around for inspiration. So I found, like, as soon as I went on TikTok, and it was one of these girls that I had like just unfollowed, because I remember her content from a while ago. She went TikTok for like, I mean, she went viral on TikTok like a while ago for what she does, and which she is very creative in her line, so I give her that. And I'm assuming like Counter-Science has some like new jars, because I seen her use them, and like, you know, people aren't gonna tell you where they get their stuff from, and I don't like asking that, because I don't like people asking me that, you know. But so I go looking for them, like I go research, like most of them I don't even ask. It just with those, I was like, I don't know where the world she get them from, I don't know how I'm gonna find them. And I typed it in and I found them. And then honestly, from Counter-Science, they are so expensive. So I see why people, like, it's crazy how we have to price things so high, because it's like those jars are legit like $5. That's with like shipping and everything added on, is $5 and something per jar. Even if you, like, you know, buying bulk, it's still like only like $4. And that's for the jar and the lid alone. At least it's for the jar and the lid, because with Wooden Wick Co, you know, like, which is Makesy now, their jars, like, it's $5. It's, shoot, more than that, honestly. Well, actually, no, it is 5 something, because they got free shipping on theirs and stuff, and their tax already included. So their jars are $5 and 40 cents, something like that. And so it's for the jar and the lid a piece. A piece. Like I said, a piece. It starts at $5.40 a piece, and it doesn't. It used to go down back in the day. Ever since they changed, like, even if you get like 2 to 5 cases, it will not go down. Like, you have to buy a booty amount of cases now, and which is understandable, because honestly, I know vendors, and a lot of people don't have a business mindset. I have a business mindset. So if I see it on your site, like I did for Candle-Sign, if I see it on your site for expensive, I'm gonna go and find it somewhere else for cheaper. And honestly, I did. I found those jars that I want, that I found from that girl on Etsy. They're not that much cheaper, but they are much cheaper than, you know, Candle-Science. They're not as cheap as I wanted them to be. And I've been looking all over for them on Alibaba, but I haven't found them yet. I'm gonna keep looking though, because I'm sure I can find them, because they had to get it from somewhere, and obviously they got it from China. But yeah, I'm back home. Glad I had to have a little chat with y'all, because I haven't spoken to y'all in a little minute. I got some more videos that I want to do. I just because I want to do some fragrance oil testing from like Candle-Science, but I don't have any more wax, because I use it all for, you know, the candle making process of me, you know, for my candles to sell. But yeah, like going off of the jars and whatnot, what I was going with that, I know I want to find those. So I basically found like 3 different jar vendors, because I will reverse engineer. Like, I will look for that name, because a lot of them, they don't even change the names of the jars when I get them. But yeah, okay, thank God I remember. But I was talking about like Wooden Wick Co, which is now Makesy, and stuff like that. Honestly, their branding changeover is weird to me. I prefer their last brand, but it makes sense why they probably are a little bit more expensive, which is still crazy, because I'm sure they ordered in like 10,000, because I found their vendor. I don't know if it's their vendor specifically, but I went on Alibaba and I found those exact same photos that are on their page. But the thing is, you have to get like either 1,000 or 10,000. I want to say 1,000. It was 1,000. I saw every single color. I saw the exact photos that they had on their page. Like, I found their vendor. I found their vendor, honestly, back in the day when it was Wooden Wick Co. I've been found their vendor. Like, it's just that with their vendor, you have to get like 1,000 of them, and then you could talk them down to like a lower thing, but you're gonna have to pay more for the quantity, you know. So there's that. Oh yeah, but the reason why I'm having to sell is because honestly, I don't know. It may be just me doing too much as a business owner, overthinking, and I just letting them go for the price that they are. But basically, like, even with the price that I had of that, all that stuff, it would have been like 30 something. No, it was 30 or like 20 something. I think it was like 29. And I'd be like, yeah, that is kind of, I don't know, because it is handcrafted. So you got to remember it's handcrafted. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't want to have people to pay that much. And it's only that much because of shipping, because candles are expensive to ship. And then not even then, they weren't even that expensive back then. Because I remember, honestly, it would have only costed me at least like $6 to ship. Like $4 or $5 to ship my candle. Now it's like $8 because of like COVID and stuff. So, but yeah, I'm back home. Thank God I got me and my dad some breakfast, and I'm gonna finish talking to y'all about whatever else, because I don't know what else to say other than like the lunch failed and I need to do better. I don't know what to say, honestly. Yeah, but I'm gonna show y'all some like more, because I remember I showed y'all like a sneak peek of like, or I showed y'all the finished product of like my wall back here. But I'm gonna show y'all some of the reels that y'all have been like liking on my Instagram and whatnot, because those are the reels that have done the best. So I see that most of my content is gonna have to be like actual home decor, like me decorating something. I don't know. Even though my candles are like for home decor. Oh yeah, but one of the reasons why I have my candles on sale is because I'm trying to go ahead and get them up out of here, because of the jars that I was talking about when I told y'all I found some different jars. So I want to move from the jars that I have, you know, because I'm in the beginning. I'm still trying to figure stuff out and see what I like. And yeah, so I do like the ones that I have. The one that I would change possibly is the label, like I kept telling y'all in the other vlog. But like I told y'all in the other vlog, I would change the label to white and see how that looks. And I'm also now thinking about actually changing the jar, because I've been thinking about changing the jar, I just didn't know to wet. But for right now, I have enough labels and enough jars for like 2 to 3 more, not even 2, 3 to 4, no, about 3 more packs of wax, and I can get all those jars out of here. I'm trying to sell the jars without, you know, being able to, without using them. I want to go ahead and sell them. Like, I've been trying to get those jars out of here because I want to go with those jars. And those jars are expensive, so I need all that I can get. This is what I got. I got a hash brown, and I got a sausage McMuffin with egg. These are my favorite for breakfast from McDonald's. But yeah, so another way I've been thinking about investing in my business lately is using like cartoons. I don't know how I put it in there, but I think it'll be better than and less expensive than putting real people, because like when I tell y'all, I have already thought, like before I even started my brand, like I think I told her this, I don't know if I told her this or not, but I legit have like people, like there's this one, because I use Fiverr. I have Fiverr, right? So I have a person that I want to design my website. I have a person to act in a commercial, like she films commercials for products and stuff like that. I have a product photographer there. I have I have a black lady specifically to voice the commercial, and I have a Spanish lady to voice the Spanish commercial, because I want to do those in Spanish too. Like, I be thinking ahead, we just gotta get there. Like, oh, it's crazy, because I think so far ahead. I have so many good ideas. It just gotta pay off for you to be able to do it and utilize those ideas. The first thing I want to say was, you know how like I say another brand. What's that brand? Oh, Hello Black Child, right? She has like these animated cartoons, right? So, and honestly, like a few years ago, I was saving cartoons that because I liked their art style. This is one girl specifically, right? It was 2 years ago specifically, and I liked her art style, and it just reminded me of like, y'all know the person, like who you envision yourself being, of like this mature woman who has healthy hair, like who knows herself, who is about her business and stuff like that. I don't know, and it's just like this minimalist house style, and like, you know, just like these neutral colors. Like, that's just how I envision myself. And like that picture was like the character that she had specifically, I was like, I like that character. It was like a dark-skinned girl with like long flowy hair, and she was just there chilling with her friends, was talking, but she was just like chilling. I don't know, I just really liked that drawing. And And then I deleted it at some point. I forgot when, but I deleted it. I know because I was like, oh, when am I ever gonna use this? So I deleted the artwork. And then recently I've been thinking like, you know what, I could use cartoons in my brand. I'm sorry, but I could use cartoons in my brand. Like I could put that on my logo, and not only my logo, I can let me see, just like use those photos in general, like so I can have them like trimming a wick or something like that. But I was thinking like, how would that work? Like, cause I know I would want that character to be my brand and like my logo, basically like a drawing of me or something like that, or like who I want to be. Cause that's honestly like when they be like your target audience, my target audience is who I want to be when I'm mature and stuff like that. Like I'm selling to my future self, but it's like it's still hard to define it. Like this is like super hard and cold. But yeah, like my future self is honestly my target audience. Honestly, it's just still, even though I know that, it's still like hard to find those people, especially without living that lifestyle. That's why I don't vlog my lifestyle, because it's like I don't have the lifestyle that is like worthy of, you know, like that's deemed worthy of vlogging. You know, people like to see, we can all say, oh, you don't have to all day long, but at the end of the day, people like to see certain stuff. I understand it, because I like to see certain stuff. I know that, so I'm not even finna sit here and lie. So it'll be easier to do that with the already having the lifestyle, but I don't. So it's not gonna be as easy for me to do that until I get that, because then I could just vlog myself and just use myself to sell products instead of paying other people to do it, to use a cartoon. And so like, I know I still want a cartoon like with like neutral colors. I want her like smelling a candle or something. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna put a picture up of those jars possibly that I want to use. You know, it's just cold and hard. Wow. But yeah, so I just didn't know like how I would use my character to sell, because it's like, it's a character. I guess I use it as like promo or marketing, but not as like, you know, like pictures on my page, or not pictures. Or, you know, like when you have a reel, but like for your page to be aesthetically pleasing, it has to all match, and not every reel's gonna match. So you have to put like a different photo on top of it so it'll match your profile, especially if you want to put reels on your main page, like where your regular posts are gonna be. Like it gotta like fit the page. So that's when, you know how like when you click on someone's reel, because it's like a really pretty photo but it ends up being something else, it's because their brand has to fit in that reel. Is a video, is moving content, so it's not gonna look the same as that. You know, they have to keep their page looking the same. So clean and concise, that's what it is. So I've been thinking about that, been trying to do that. I'm thinking about, but actually I'm just thinking about more ways that I could use that character, because I know I have a lot of photo ideas in my head, because I thought about it before, like years ago. But Hello Black Child made me like, I do like art styles. I could put that in my business. Like change it up a bit. Make it a bit more like cutesy. And just like easier to do. But I feel like the thing is, and I find it difficult, is that I sell like a product. So I need people, I'm sure people will prefer to see the product than to see a cartoon and a cartoon product, you know, than actually seeing my product. So that's why I was thinking about making it to where those are like the pictures, like the thumbnails of my reels and stuff. But then I would need a booty amount of them so it don't end up being like the same repeated thing all the time. And yeah, I think it could work. Yeah, I thought about that. I'm just afraid of like it looking weird on my page, but it shouldn't, right? So I'm thinking about like getting like the aesthetic that I want, like certain houses and stuff like that. I'm thinking about getting that drawn, because honestly I want it to be animated. But the girl that I like her animations, I mean I like her drawing style, I'm sure she doesn't do animation. So I don't know if you can take what the person drew for you and then go find somebody else to animate it. I don't know. I have no idea. But I know I let this sit for too long. It ain't tasting how it should. So I need to go ahead and eat. I'll talk to y'all later.